topic I chose to deconstruct as a single story in the Middle East is terrorism, and I think terrorism is a good topic to deconstruct, the Middle East, especially because it has so many roots that tie into different parts of our perceptions of the Middle East. For example, it ties into religion, where a lot of Muslims are considered terrorists in the Middle East because of it's their main identifier for Middle Eastern people. And then I feel like the terrorism is the most prominent single story of the Middle East, so I'll have the most data, and it could be the most useful to eliminate that story. And then terrorism is not exclusive to one religion. Terrorism happens in every country, coming across from other countries. And then Middle Easterners throughout history have play a role as pinned of terrorism. For example, in 1995, Oklahoma had a bombing, and Middle Easterners were instantly pinned because there was a local group of Middle Easterners local at that time. And then when they interviewed the Muslims and Middle Easterners in that group, that after the bombing was debunked as not their fault at all, they were relieved and crying of joy because of how they knew that their perceptions would have been more wronged, and they would have had to live such a harder life. And then this is actually terrorism. Ideas of terrorism is actually affecting young Muslims throughout the world because it affects their self-perception. And a study showed that international Muslim students share the view that British media presents a distorted view of Islam in Muslim countries, and that because and then such misrepresentations of Muslims and Arabs have been treated with suspicion by non-Muslims, and this can occasionally lead to physical and verbal abuse. And because of these factors, the Muslim students have low self-esteem and have actually let go of their cultural identifiers to fit in.